Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another MMA Breakdown podcast for Monday, April 29th. And this is going to be a short, quick podcast. And the reason why I am making this podcast is for the people who are saying, is Jon Jones the pound-for-pound best fighter on the planet? And why I say this is, look what happened when he fought Chael Sonnen. He destroyed Chael Sonnen at Chael Sonnen's game. Jon Jones took him down, wrestled him, beat him down, and really, Chael Sonnen. It's funny to say that, but it's true. Chael Sonnen's a tough-ass dude. He's strong. He's probably the best wrestler in MMA, and he got out-wrestled by a guy who's on a lower class, technically, with his college, because he was like not as high level wrestler in college as Chael Sonnen, and Jon Jones destroyed him. And yes, Jon Jones in the press conference said the fight was prematurely stopped. It could have went longer. It could have lasted a little bit longer. It could have went into the second round, but he said the referee kind of stopped it prematurely. And a lot of people keep saying, well, GSP versus Silva. Honestly, I'll be honest. I don't care about Anderson Silva versus GSP because I think GSP is a great fighter and all, but I think he would get beat by Anderson. I think, honestly, that's my opinion. Because other than if Anderson doesn't beat GSP, you're just going to have GSP lay on Anderson and wrestle him to the ground, and that would be boring. And he's not going to stand with Anderson. No. He didn't even really want to stand with Nick Diaz, okay? That's telling you something. Once a guy, GSP is the type fighter. He doesn't, if a guy is a tremendously great grappler, he'll stand with him. If they're a great Muay Thai striker like Anderson, and Anderson can land more technical strikes on GSP and is probably the most well-rounded and best striker in the business, he's going to take it to the ground because he's like, I'm not getting clinched up with Anderson. I'm not getting face kicked. So they're saying, is Jon Jones, because he beat probably the best wrestler in MMA and one of the most talented guys, because you guys got to look at it this way. Chael Sonnen has beaten some of the best fighters in the world and is like he has like a 25-6 record or something. That is still a beast of a record. And will Anderson Silva fight Jon Jones? They say Anderson Silva and Jon Jones are similar in their styles, similar in their weight. They both walk around like 220, and they both cut down to 205 or 185. They're both champions. Yes, Anderson Silva went on a 16-fight win streak or something like that, beating the likes of Rich Franklin, Yushin Okami, Chael Sonnen, Dan Henderson, Travis Lutter, Rich Franklin. And you can look at that and say that's a beast right there. He destroyed some of the most beastiest guys in the business. And on the other hand, you have Jon Jones, who beat a lot of top guys. He's beaten Machida, Chael Sonnen, Matt Hamill. He's beaten Rampage Jackson, just to name a few people. Oh, and he's beaten Stephan Bonner. So you can say, who's beaten more top contenders? You can say Anderson Silva has, but Jon Jones is on a 5-fight win streak as the champion, and supposedly he should have never lost that fight because he did like some 6-9 elbow or 6-12 elbow up and down, which is illegal. So technically he never lost. It's just kind of like the first loss of Fedor Emelianenko lost by a disqualification, so it did say he had a loss. But honestly, John Jones is still undefeated in my book. So, if they're both technical strikers, John Jones, I would say his jiu-jitsu is not on the same level as Anderson Silva. I think Anderson Silva's jiu-jitsu would just blow his out the water. I think John Jones' wrestling is better than Anderson Silva, and I think Anderson Silva just has the probably better striking, but the versatile striking goes to John Jones, because John Jones has that weird, crazy kicks and knees and elbows. He throws spinning back fists, spinning elbows, spinning knees. Who throw like kind of like a jab, but he throws it as an elbow, like he did against Sugar Rashad Evans. So, with that said, guys, this has been the MMA Breakdown Podcast for Monday, April 29th. Like I said, I just want to make it really short and sweet so you guys can comment below and let me know what you guys think. If you're listening to this live, comment below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, comment in the comment section. Who would you really want to see in a super fight? Anderson versus GSP or Anderson versus John Jones? Because some people, because even GSP on the Joe Rogan podcast said he would rather have a better, he would rather go down to maybe 155 and fight Benson Henderson, because he's like, he can make the weight. He said it would be better for him to actually be fighting at 155 against Benson Henderson, because that would be a cool fight right there. I think Benson Henderson could beat GSP. I don't think GSP is the best fighter. I just think he's great at doing one thing. He's great at takedowns, and he's great at point fighting. He's great at winning by points. He's not great for knocking fools out, for destroying fighters. He might look like he's dominant, but he's just not dominant in the fact that, look at Chael Sonnen versus John Jones. That was a complete domination, and I never thought I would see John Jones beat Chael like that. So, with that said, remember to rate, even if you hate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on here. Follow me on my YouTube at youtube.com/TrevorsMMA. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. Bye-bye.